Hi everyone, I hope you're all doing well. I wanted to come to you today with some quick tips and tricks for helping your child with their fine and visual motor skills. So fine motor skills are the things we do with the fine muscles of our hands, the small muscles of our hands. And visual motor skills are things that we do using our eyes and hands together. And I wanted to just take a minute and talk to you guys about some things that you can do with books to help promote those skills. So one of the things that as an OT that I look for is your child able just to turn the pages of a thick, what we call a board book. So the pages are like cardboard. And so making sure they can turn the page one at a time. Now at first they might kind of fumble around with it. They might get more than one page, and that's okay. But eventually the goal would be for them to be able to turn these one at a time. So that's something that you can be working on during this time at home when you're reading with your child, giving them the opportunity to turn the page. A very young infant under 8 to 10 months, you can say, "Oh, I see a cow," and take their hand and put it on the cow and say, "Moo." So they're using their visual motor skills to find the cow on the page and point to it. And then you're also adding in some speech and language by learning those animal sounds, answering questions, "Where's the cow?" And then pointing or patting on it. So we're going to start with patting, but as your child masters that, or even if they're not able to find it, you're helping them find it, we want to start to eventually see your child point to pictures in a book. So pointing is a great skill. It isolates the index finger, which is the finger that we use the most. Your finger and thumb together, you use the most for fine motor skills. So pointing to pictures in book is a great way to work on isolating that finger. This book has textures in it. So this cow, that's not my cow. His nose is too rough. And then have your child take their pointer finger and touch the rough spot. Now, if your child is not able to isolate their pointer finger, you can take their little pointer finger and raise it up and then help them fold their other 3 fingers down and help them hold that position, just like this, what we call hand over hand assistance. So then you can read through the whole book. "That's not my cow. Its ears are too soft." Oh, touch his ears. His ears are so soft. And then you might even say, "Oh, I see a flower. Let's count the flowers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All the while working on using their pointer finger. And then have them turn the page and do the same thing. "That's not my cow. Its udder is too smooth," and have them touch it with their pointer finger. And then on this one, you might say, "Oh, can you find the mouse?" and help them point to the mouse. Now, books are a great way to do that. If these kinds of books have gotten too easy for your child, this is another board book, and it just has more pictures on the page. So you might be able to say, "Can you find the butterfly?" And so they're having to use their vision to visually track on the page and then point to it. There's the butterfly. Anyway, I hope these things help and you are able to work on some fine motor skills through books, and I hope to see you soon.